Good morning, everyone. I am Bhagna from CSE. I want to explain some topics in JavaScript. They are closures, promise, callback, async, and await. First, what is a closure? A closure is a feature in JavaScript where a function retains access to its outer scope even after the outer function has finished execution. Closure allow inner function to access variables defined in the outer function even when the outer function is no longer active. There are some features of closures. They are inner functions, access to outer scope, persistence. Inner function is the function defined inside the other function is called as inner function. Access to outer scope means inner function can access variables which are in the outer function scope. Persistence means the variables in the outer function remain accessible as long as the inner function exists. This is the outer function. In this outer function there is a word. This is outer variable. This is the inner function. Now we'll get the output as the outer variable is hello and the inner variable is world. This is all about closures. Now callback. What is a callback? A callback function is passed as an argument to the another function and is executed after some operation is completed. Callbacks are often used to handle asynchronous tasks like API calls, timers, or reading files. This is the callback function. Here I will return the name along with goodbye. Here the name is Ashok. Hello Ashok, goodbye. If we change any name, we'll get that name. This is the output of callback. Now what is promise? A promise is an object that represents the eventual completion or failure of an asynchronous operation and its resulting value. There are some key states of promises. They are pending state, fulfilled state, and rejected state. Pending state means initial state, neither fulfilled nor rejected. Fulfilled state means the operation completed successfully and the promise has resulting value. Rejected means the operation failed and the promise has no reason for the failure. These are some states of the promises. Here the output of the promise will be fetching data and the data is received. Now what is async await? Async or await makes working with promises easier and more readable. It allows you to write asynchronous code in asynchronous looking manner, improving readability and maintainability. Here there are two functions like fetch data and display data. Fetch data declares a function that returns a promise. Await fetch data here await fetch data pauses the execution of display data function until the promise resolves. And try catch, these blocks are used to handle the errors cleanly, replacing catch value in promise changing. This is all about await and async and await.js. Now in to-do list, we use all these closures to add a task whichever we want. This function is used here, and to view that added task, this view task function is used. And if you want to remove any task, I use remove task function. Here I added two tasks and removed one task from them. The output will be like first task is displayed, second task is displayed. Task prepare for the presentation is removed from that list. This is the output of the to-do list. Thank you.